Hi everyone, welcome to my informative speech video. So today I want to talk about something very real and very relatable, especially for our generation. It is called digital anxiety, and it affects how confident we feel when speaking English, even though we use it online all the time. Think about this. You are texting in English all day. You tweeting, send memes, chat on Discord, leave comments on TikTok, and it all feels easy. But the moment someone says, "Can you say that in English?" or "Can you turn on your mix?" suddenly your brain just freezes. Your heart races. Your vocabulary gone. But ladies and gentlemen, before we got into this, I would like to apologize because right now I have mouth actors, so I might look like I don't open my mouth very clearly or very much when I speak because my mouth is very hard right now. So I want to apologize before. Alright, let's get back to the topic. If you sound familiar with this, don't worry, you are not alone. In this speech, I will talk about three things. First, what digital anxiety is. Second, why young generations struggles to speak English despite using it online. And then, the most importantly, how we can overcome it. Okay, let's start to the basic one. Digital anxiety is a kind of fear or discomfort that happens when we communicate online, especially in real time situations like speaking English on Zoom, in a voice chat, or in front of an audience. We are used to typing. We can edit, delete, and perfect our messages. We even use tools like Grammarly, Google Translate, or AI ChatGPT to help us, but when it comes to speaking, there is no time to correct ourselves. That's when the anxiety kicks in. Many students feel nervous when they have to speak live, even if they are fluent in writing. Their confidence disappears when speaking. This is the gap between online fluency and offline speaking ability. There are several reasons for this gap. Let me explain. First, the safety of text. When we write, we can pause, we can retype, or even check grammar. But when we speak, we have to think back fast. That makes people anxious, especially if they are afraid of making mistakes. A study by Chen in 2021 found that students who mainly learn through text build strong vocabulary recognition, but their speaking fluency remains weak. So they understand English well, they they struggle to say it loud. The second one is the fear of judgment. Let's be honest, social media creates a lot of pressure, right? A young generation cares about how they sound, how they look, and how others react. Even in class or online meetings, there's fear. What if they laugh at my accent? What if I pronounce something wrong? And according to Agustina 2023, Indonesian students showed higher anxiety speaking in video calls than typing in online forums. We worry about our grammar, our accent, our voice, even our face on camera. And third, a lack of speaking practice. We learn English by watching YouTube, using Duolingo, or scrolling TikTok, social media, but that's mostly passive learning. We don't always practice having real conversation. And without that practice, we feel unprepared when we have to speak spontaneously. And lastly, we rely too much on filtered English. In online, we create a perfect version of our English. We fix messages 5 times before sending them. But in a real conversation, there is no backspace. So, when we are forced to speak without help from grammar checkers or translators, we feel exposed. That raw moments can feel scary because we have never practiced unfiltered speaking. So we already know the reasons. Now let's talk about the solutions. First, why we can't start with the low stress practice. For example, you can record yourself speaking daily. This 1 minute. Talk about your day. Each day. Speak 1 minute each day. And then try sending voice notes to friends on WhatsApp or Discord, maybe another social media, not another platform. These small habits help you get used to hearing your own voice and organizing your thoughts in real time. It is okay to sound awkward at first. You are training your brain to get comfortable. And then accept your mistakes. Perfectionism creates anxiety. But remember, even native speakers make mistakes. English is not about being perfect, it is about being understood. Start small, focus on improvement, not perfection. And then the third one, I think, limit negative self talk. If you keep saying, I'm really bad at English, your brain will believe it. Instead, you should say, I'm improving every day. I don't need to sound perfect to speak well. I already know this. I know this. I can do this. Changing your mindset is the first step to changing your confidence. Trust me. Okay, I think that's all that I can say to you about digital anxiety. So, to wrap it up, young people may be the most connected generation, but that doesn't mean we always feel confident speaking English. Digital anxiety is real. It creates a gap between how we write online and how we speak in real life. But the good news is this anxiety can be reduced. With consistent speaking practice, a growth mindset, and safe opportunities to speak, we can build a real confidence, not just in typing, but in talking too. So, don't let your fear silence your voice. English is not just for writing, it's meant to be spoken, and you are meant to be heard. And I hope this video helps you understand digital anxiety a little better and maybe feel a bit more brave about speaking English in public. See you next time.